Welcome back to another episode from the Positive Pacifist. Um, my last video, which also happened to be my first video, happened to state that I would have uploaded the day after I posted that video, but it turns out that the clip I recorded was way too large, so it would have taken about 3 hours to upload, so I just decided, okay, well, I gotta figure something else out. So I took kind of a hiatus, still in school, so out all that stuff. Then I figured out the magic of the internet, that you can use Windows Movie Maker to splice multiple sections of video together, or multiple videos together, which was always kind of my weakest point as a content creator, is being able to take multiple videos and put them together so it's not just one large recording, which A, makes the video more entertaining, and B, lessens the time that is needed to upload, because you're not uploading one large segment of video that has some unfunny bits in the middle. And I might try splicing this. I mean, I might try cutting up this video alone, I might not. And after we die in this thing, maybe I'll end this recording and then start a new one of a new life, and then see if I can mesh the two together. One large video, which literally every YouTuber does, even with audio, so fun. This game is called War Thunder. Pretty fun. A tank and plane game. This is the M6A1. It's basically just a heavy American tank, is all you really need to know. And it's got two guns. One, two. And I put a whole bunch of stuff on it. Because stuff. Yeah, it's not really too complicated of a game. You see some dudes, you shoot some dudes. Some dudes you can kill, some others you can't. Try to survive and capture this point. So, fairly standard game mechanics you see in a lot of games, capture the point, killing, violence. Except this is somewhat historical violence. So, that man just died right in front of me. Wowzers. Okay, wow, okay. So, we're just our head out. I think there's a Russian corner. That's totally what Americans did. That didn't work. That didn't work either. Okie dokie. Well, hello. Just don't point that at me. I want that at me. That giant gonna do it. So I figured for this show we might talk about current events. It's like a positive light. But I am not really one to keep up on current events. So I don't know, maybe just brighten up the tone of some gameplay, maybe. Offer some discussions, maybe. Okay.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
But I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I like everybody started one when I was young and had no idea what I was doing. Ouchies. And oh, that was an artillery strike. Very, very rarely been killed by those. But I started a YouTube channel a long time ago. I think I started it when I was early teens, before I was even in high school, even. And of course it was somewhat interesting Minecraft videos, but I've just that was more of just something to pass the time. I've always just really wanted to just start a YouTube channel, because I mean, number one, I wanna brighten up the lives of other people a little bit, because there's so much negativity in the world, and even if there's just a small voice talking into a microphone that counteracts some of that negativity, it might brighten up somebody's day.
We can't move! Attention to the map!
I brightened up that guy's day with the shell. But I've just really struggled to find a way that I can get into the YouTube scene, because everybody has something. Every YouTube channel has. I hesitate to use the word gimmick, but trait that they capitalize on for a certain demographic people. So, for example, gamers or people who make gaming videos target, well, gamers. That is very scary. And others, there's animators and that's what they're good at. They animate. And I'm not really good at a lot of stuff, to be honest. In fact, I've
The army controls most of the strategic zones.
always wondered, like, what am I going to do in the future? Because I just don't really feel like I'm good at anything. I don't really feel like I can commit to any long-term. Like, it just, I bounce around between a lot of things. Like sports, video games. Like, I can never play a video game for more than a month, maybe. And there isn't really one subject that I really, like, love. There's some subjects that I somewhat like, but there are others, well, not others, but there's just not really one that I would say, yes, I wanna base my future job, career, or a way that I can sustain myself around that. And I think that's I think a lot of people struggle with that, but I just don't know what I'm gonna do. So hopefully when I go to college, maybe I'll find a class that I really like. Or if I happen to win the lottery, or actually it probably has less odds than the lottery, to be honest, but maybe, YouTube might be a thing. Maybe it might just be a thing on the side, a hobby maybe. But I don't know.
Most of the strategic
I mean,
zones are captured.
if YouTube couldn't be a career, well, then there wouldn't exactly be big YouTubers. And if it was so unlucky that it never happened, there wouldn't be big YouTubers. But I know it's a large commitment. It's not like it's not what my 12-year-old brain thought, where it's like, I make Minecraft videos, and then I become famous. That's not how it works. You have to put in years worth of effort. Unless you win 5 lotteries at once, and your YouTube channel takes off within the first 10 videos. But that's not necessarily a lottery, as it is just scratching an itch of the YouTube community that hasn't been scratched before. So, for example, internet historian, Salmonella Academy, you guys have all probably heard of Binging with Babish. Now, there aren't really any YouTube channels like it. They all have a certain style, and whenever you're in the mood for those videos, go watch those videos. But they're just really, really well made, and they obviously have some expertise behind them in the editing department, or in the visuals department, or in the voice department. I'm not really good at all that stuff. And, I might get better as time goes on, but I'm not exactly better at it now. So, you have to start somewhere, and whenever you start, you're not gonna be the best. Maybe you've had some training beforehand, but this isn't exactly a job. But just get training, management. Life is still life. Now he is not. So, I don't know. I think positive pacifist is just a good starting point. Yeah, it's gimmicky, and for a lot of content creators, they don't really want to. They get tired of a specific genre or attitude of their channel that they've just been doing so long that they just don't want to do it anymore. Like, star underscore with TF2, you know, that kind of stuff. But, I don't know. I think this is just a good place to start, you know. Maybe it just might be like a standard gaming channel or whatever, you know, later on down the line that just has a somewhat positive tone instead of another tone, I guess. Because if you are positive every day of your life, you will drive yourself absolutely crazy, which will probably limit the amount of times I can upload in a week or a month, etc. But, I mean, I don't feel like putting on this attitude when I'm, you know, mad or sad or that kind of stuff. But at the same time, if I decide to push through that enough and do put on this attitude, I think that could also, you know, change my life as well. So I think this could possibly, in the long term and the short term, just be a win-win for everybody, you know. Come here, you see some guy telling you that, hey, you know, the world isn't as bad as it seems. And at the same time, the guy who you're listening to might think that the world isn't as bad as it seems. Or, you know, might be happy. So, I don't know. There isn't... I think this could be a YouTube demographic, or psychographic in this case, that could be, like, could be something that nobody else really does. I mean,
Attention to the designated
I mean, there might be others, but I mean, like, there's thousands and thousands of gamer channels, and yet there's some really popular ones. It's just, there could be something that you do that a bunch of other people do as well, and that's just competitors, you know? Except in YouTube, it isn't really competitors, because you don't just choose one YouTube channel and stick with that forever. It's more of just a bunch of people who might happen to share the same YouTube attitude. And I haven't actually done any research to see if there's anybody has the same attitude as me is out there. I can't think of any off the top of my head, which might be a positive thing. Oh, they waited a long time to make that shot.
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
But, I don't know. I think there's something I can do with this. There's a future is what I'm trying to say. Oh, I could have just done that. Hello. Me a little love done. How you doing? Yeah, I was driving that tank earlier. It's pretty fun. It's a heavy tank. This is the M4A1-76, which is just a barrel, big gun kind of thing. But it's a Sherman. Y'all know the Sherman. Or if you don't know the Sherman, it's just a pretty big tank historically, especially with America. Kind of the American tank in World War II. Hey, look at that! We won. I don't think I'll need to put in another life with this tank, because I think we did all right. I think we had some fun. Yeah. So this has been the second ever episode of the Positive Pacifist. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good day or night.